guys, we're going to fire all four again. I did find this critical defense here at the back of the pile. Grab a book real quick. Oh, cool. There's our Corbon. Oh, it's still hot. Hey, what's up? This is Doc 6mm, and we're going to be trying out some popular 380 loads, or at least these are the most popular to me. I have a couple different options for us today. The Hornady Critical Defense 90 grain flex tip, the Winchester PDX-1 95 grain bonded, Corbon's DPX 80 grain, and the Buffalo Bore, a 90 grain plus P, Sierra Holly Point. So these are some of my favorite, my top 4 concealed carry loads for the 380. I think you could probably also throw in a Spear Gold Dot in the mix, but I don't usually run a Spear Gold Dot in 380. But these are 4 of my favorite options for 380. Critical Defense, the PDX-1, DPX, and the Buffalo Bore. And we're going to be testing the penetrating power of these little rounds. And what we're going to be doing is shooting them through some spare ribs, beef spare ribs. We'll be firing these through the Bodyguard 380 at about 5 to 6 yards and get an idea of how these things perform. Try these through some spare ribs and see how they do as far as being able to penetrate and hopefully penetrate a jug after that. Okay, here's our setup. 4 layers of denim. What we're going to be shooting through is 2 short ribs, beef short ribs. We're going through about 4 inches of bone and muscle and into a water jug. First up, the Hornady Critical Defense. As you guys can see, a good hit on the denim. And it doesn't appear, it doesn't appear as though we exited. Do not feel anything back here. So it looks like the ribs did stop the PDX, or I'm sorry, the Critical Defense. PDX-1 Winchester. Alright, as you can see, my shot was a little left. It looks like we skimmed it. We may have to reshoot that one. Here's our bullet. Partial expansion. Next up, the Corbon DPX. Looks like I also winged it on that one too. Here's our Corbon DPX. I did catch the edge again of those ribs, but it did not expand all the way. It kind of caved in that one side of the hollow point. Alright, this time it's buffalo boar, 90 grain plus P. Hopefully I'll hit it center. See. Definitely had some heat on it. Here you go, guys. Here's that first rib. Second one. And then our entry hole into our jug. Alright, we're going to clean up what's left with PDX, buffalo boar, and the Corbon. Alright, we're going to open up this first sack for you guys here. I wanted to show you that the Critical Defense Hornady. This is the back side. As you can see, no penetration through here. It's the back side of a rib, or front side here. I think that's bullet. It's the front side of a rib here. So, definitely doing some damage, breaking through some bones. There's bone there. Barely see the entry, but look at this. All you folks carrying Critical Defense might want to rethink that. I know this is not necessarily real world, but this is what this penetrated. It penetrated this far, went through all this fat and muscle, hit bone, made a good wound. Looks like we have a little bit of lead separation in there. So pretty impressive. But then it hit, obviously, bone right here. And that's where that dude stopped. Boy, that makes me rethink those critical defenses quite a bit. Only load to do that. Alright, here's the results for our little impromptu test. The Hornady Critical Defense, less than what expected penetration. Not the best. And also not full expansion or symmetrical expansion. Welcome to the real world. Winchester PDX-1, all of them expanded that we shot. However, not really that symmetrical, but overall expanded well. Our Corbon DPX, varied. This one we barely caught the edge of the bone. This one went straight through the middle. So did this one. This one actually penetrated well and did well. And then, of course, the buffalo boar, jacket separation on all but one of the shots, so it's hard to find things. And we did get pretty good wound channels and nice impact on target. So overall, I'm still plenty happy with the Winchester PDX-1.
Critical Defense, a little iffy on, just due to its penetration issues. DPX, yeah, it's not bad, I guess, but it's not all good. You know, real world results, and this is totally not real world, but it's not ballistic gel. Shows obviously varied results. Buffalo bore, make a bonded bullet, man. We get a bonded bullet, like the Spear Gold Dots or something like that. I think this load would be really promising because it's pretty fast. Anyways, it's a Dog 6mm. Peace.